Alright. I cannot remember when our last stream was for Honkai Star Rail. If I remember correctly, it was like around. I think it was the day before the patch went live. Yeah. Oh, man, it's so long ago. That's like September 9th, right? No, wait. No, September 9th was the day before the Genshin Nodcry patch. When did this patch come out? Should have been a week ago, right? Should have been like a week ago today. Either way, we're here now. We looked at the tragic love story of Virginia and Apollonius. I don't remember how to say his name. The Rock and the Wind. And I have been informed that this Trailblaze mission is in the ballpark of 7 to 8 hours. So we are in no way going to do it all in one go. I am probably going to try to chop it up into maybe 3 parts for YouTube. And we will attempt to stream it in about 3 days. So the goal is to get through at least 3 hours tonight. And hopefully we get a stopping point at somewhere around there. So we'll go for 3 hours or a good stopping point, whichever happens first. But I'm going to try to get through at least 2 hours no matter what. Anyway, if you'd like to stay up to date on what's been going on in my life, best way to do that would be to join the Discord. And that's the only plug for today. Because I recently streamed, on my birthday, we streamed the most recent chapter of One Piece, and I gave a longer than normal intro in that. So I'm not going to bog that down too much here. Anywho, today's schedule is Back to Earth in Evernight. So I have no clue what's going on. I haven't even watched the trailer for this version. Because starting in 3.3, for those who don't know, I stopped really watching the special programs. Because I'm just kind of enjoying playing it blind. That's going to be the plan here. Alright. Night coming before dawn breaks. Let's view the story recap.
In Ides Elysiae, I crossed paths.
Still can't get used to the fact that we have a new TBVA.
And Herta. They revealed that the world-bearing core flame must be secured in the world's next cycle. But Lygus would stand in our way. Only with the power of the law could we hope to oppose him.
Also, it's not going to mention it in the recap, but on a technicality, the events of the Chrysos Grand Restaurant story event with Cyrene does take place chronologically before the events of 3.5, if you look at the Fates Atlas.
We return to the era of the first Flame Chase journey, where we met the Flame Chase heroes of old, including the Monarch Saridra, the Chrysos heir of law, and Hycelens, the Chrysos heir of the ocean who served her.
Served her. Let's just say that that's all that she did.
To ignite law, we needed to overcome Fagusa.
This cutscene was
who had
amazing.
sealed the vortex. However, we discovered at the rallying feast before the battle that Lygus had already forged a pact with the reigning Saridra. During our clash, I was cast out of this world, and Saridra broke her alliance with Lygus. Guided by Herta's hints, I obtained the Garden of Recollection's aid and left Lygus's cage. Within the path space, a mysterious guest bearing the likeness of March 7th, Evernight.
That's what she's listed at in her Amphorius Saga of Heroes. Mysterious guest, mysterious foreign guest, Evernight.
While I was away, 1,000 years had passed in Amphorius.
Damn exomyth time dilation.
Akma, Cyrene left behind memories.
This is a beautiful shot. I did not get to stop and absorb this during this cutscene.
Their sacrifices laid the groundwork for my return,
Alright.
and with it, the Era Nova.
And then we started Era Nova, which then caused Hysolins to hallucinate Saridra. And then we got a weird flashback to everything that Cyrene did with Saridra. And then we left Hysolins to do Hysolins things?
In the illusions of Styxia, the tales of Hyselins and the first flame chase journey were unveiled to me. Hyselins, who had been waiting in the ocean's depths, led me to the vortex. There, Lygus emerged, revealing his true identity. Genius Society number 1, Xandar.
I actually was recently, in the time since I've played through this, I started looking at a lot of other people's reactions and playthroughs. One of them is Murders of Birds, also known as Arnold. And I didn't really connect the dots here, but Genius Society number 1, Xandar, might actually be the very first variant from Genshin. Because Xandar 1 Kuwabara, Xandar 1K, could be Zandik from Genshin Impact. For those who don't know who Zandik is, that's Dottore. Or Il Dottore, or whatever name he seems to be going by these days. I'm also noticing we're dropping a lot of frames, and I have a backup recording going, but if it continues to cause problems, we will cancel the stream, but I will record this and just do it off stream.
Hyselins and I couldn't stand against Xandar alone. But the geniuses and Cyrene acted just in time, wielding the power of the remembrance to drive him back. I successfully reversed the course of the Era Nova, delaying the birth of Iron Tomb. However, another force now seems to be stirring.
I wonder if they're going to update the... I wonder if they're going to update the As I've Written to now have the percentage of completion on Iron Tomb to have gone backwards now that we've completed the Era Nova. To the start mission. Flame Reaver.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Night coming before the dawn breaks. I should actually fix my team up. This is a team I was using and experimenting with in, just doing calyxes. That should be a good enough team. There's a lot of Quantum and Lightning weak enemies in Amphorius. Ooh, actually, before we start...
Poor me.
Probably got a bunch of these. I have another 10? I do. Let's do this real quick, just for the funsies. If I remember correctly, we're at like 58 pity or something? 55, 56, 57, 58. 68. No dice. Give me a dance, 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 please. Come on. Subscribe for more. The game told you that, not me. I already have E6 Hook. Give me a Moza or a Don Hung. I don't have them at E6. Double 4-star is still nice, though. But that puts us at 68 pity for standard banner. Alright. Well, that's enough distractions. Let's start this mission proper. Night coming before the dawn breaks. Continue the trailblazing expedition. Not long ago after you returned to the core plane of world-bearing. Oh, we're going back to this moment, huh? Don't make me watch her hallucination of Saridra and all that again, please.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Amphorius' tragedy can finally end. This Era Nova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron Tomb.
I don't know about that. There's still going to be a 3.7 patch after this. But that's me metagaming.
I feel like something's not right.
It's probably the fact that there's going to be a patch after this.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Oh, is the Trailblazer now realizing that we never figured out how you ended up with this core flame in the first place?
Weird. No one ever mentioned this.
That is... Yeah, it was weird that no one mentioned it. That's why I kept saying it was weird no one was mentioning it back when it happened.
The core flame of time.
So yeah, who turned it in? Are you gonna turn around and ask High Ceilings?
When did it get returned?
That is a good question. Because we kind of just skip 1,000 years.
To resist me. But did you...
Oh, we're going back to Xandar's line that he ended the last patch on. I was worried we wouldn't get to hear more from you.
The remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well.
Are you saying the Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsavory mess?
They were already involved, Madam Herta.
Then I welcome them. If the Memokeepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction, I'll give them a standing ovation.
Really? I didn't think you put that much stock into them.
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the Memo Snatchers will be more of a hindrance to you.
The Memo Snatchers, not the Memo Keepers.
The Memo Keepers covet Amphorius' secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the remembrance is never the erudition's ally.
Interesting. It makes it really strange that the Remembrances worked with Herta in the past to create light cones.
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction either. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic
Also,
powers
just
have
because
cast
you're
their
not allies,
sights
don't
on
make
Amphorius.
yourselves enemies.
They
Neutrality
all have
is a
vastly
thing.
different philosophies, but the desire to survive will unite them against a common enemy.
Ooh, I agree with that, Mr. Screwlum.
How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals?
They probably do.
Waiting to seize an advantage in the war among the eons. The war has long begun, Screwlum. 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end.
Oh,
And
that
the
4 paths
destruction
theories.
is only one of them.
I think the nihility is probably another. Maybe finality?
Polka saw these ripples, but had no way of stopping them. So she founded Device 9. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies. And now only wild animals keep him company. As for the 2 inorganic emperors, they could have ascended to the throne of destruction. But they were thwarted by the Eon's plots, and became prisoners of the erudition instead.
I mean, actually, Polka stopped that.
Interesting is, while the second Emperor had a body made of flesh and blood, he considered himself an inorganic being. Guess who was the one who influenced his thinking?
No, you didn't.
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you. Logic, you are stalling, which means you feel trapped.
Trapped. Yes, looking back, when Xandar was a human, he often felt trapped.
Trapped by paths and aeons.
But patience became my strongest weapon because of this. I've always waited for so long. What's a bit more waiting?
Yeah, when you're immortal, waiting becomes a viable strategy that is a solution to pretty much most problems.
You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of amber eras.
That's a long time, considering an Amber era can be anywhere between like 70 and 250 years.
Oh, you're right. We won't get anywhere the way things are going right now. Every member of the society has their own way of thinking, and we were never going to expand your thinking through words. Since we've reached an impasse in this debate...
Already? The debate just started.
It's my turn now, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Anaxagoras.
Oh, that's right. He turned his soul into particles that created his cage within the vortex of Genesis.
I see.
Also, I wonder if this might confirm Jorjor's theory that all of the Chrysos heirs, including the ones that were not playable, might all be based off the data extrapolations of different emanators from the different paths. So Anaxagoras could be based off of an emanator of erudition.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think.
Are you like a memo sprite now? Are you like a memory being produced by Cyrene? Are you data? What are you?
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into the formula.
Okay, I just said this a minute ago.
And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Catheran. And in the flame chase journey that she experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution.
Ooh, do tell.
Just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with your avatar through alchemy. I didn't know until I tried it.
He fused himself
This
to
is
Lygas's avatar.
Brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank like reading a book. Then, I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment and use the truth to end this long debate. And just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless.
You waited in the data stream for hundreds of years?
What is patience to someone that's not alive?
This universe is worth all that time that I invested.
How absurd. But
He's impressed, though.
can't help but admire it.
I'm impressed.
You managed to avoid the watchful eye of the erudition and plan all of this within Amphorius. It seems that there was a slight oversight in my assessment of the experiment.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Anaxagoras could ascend to become part of the Genius Society.
Perhaps there was more than just one oversight.
More than just one?
I underestimated the Remembrance's methods. A third party is about to join our discussion.
Is it going to be March, or is it going to be Evernight?
Still haven't
Black Swan?
it. In the past few moments, we've all forgotten something, haven't we?
Where did Cyrene go?
Miss Cyrene disappeared.
I still don't know if I'm getting used to the fact that her name is Cyrene and not Cyrene.
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner of the memory zone. But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear.
I don't like or feel comfortable being called my dear. Who are you? I missed you so much, March 7th. Did you steal my memories?
Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me. Even though I am an uninvited guest.
I love the teeth zippers.
Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition. So that way, other people can't interrupt us.
Great, so everyone's gonna think I'm crazy and talking to myself. Nah, they already think I'm crazy and I already talk to myself a lot. So this is normal. Talk about what's going on with you. Where's March 7th?
She's... nowhere.
Is she also everywhere?
It looks like you still aren't prepared for the worst. Your friend March 7th is no more.
I don't believe you. Why should I believe you?
It's just like what she predicted. The truth shook you.
I don't feel shook.
Just like she said it would.
And who's she?
March 7th entered this world long before you and Don Hung arrived at Amphorius.
We saw that in the Myriad Celestia trailer. Are they going to show the Myriad Celestia trailer?
She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away, like a lone candle in the fog.
Somebody pointed this out to me, but she has a lot of melted wax in her design. It's kind of gross now that I think about it.
And I am the shadow cast by her candlelight.
So, you're her shadow?
I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it.
Join the club.
I'll now answer your other question. About who returned the core flame of time in this cycle. The answer is simple.
You did.
No one ever did.
So we have to find the core flame of time to start Era Nova. I knew it. You overrode everyone's memories.
I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out that something's wrong. When the Era Nova fails to proceed, you will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place. Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted friend. And now, I shall claim the divine authority of time.
So, do you have to go kill the demigod? What do you need the divine authority of time for?
The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world.
It did say that she had the divine authority of time in her drip marketing.
You already have a good idea of what the Era Nova does, right? It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle, based on the World Bearer's memories.
And that's us in this cycle.
This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron Tomb. And now, I'll be lending it just a touch more help. Let me filter your memories.
Filter?
Keep the appropriate seeds, and discard the rest. That way, we'll be able to complete an era nova that this world has never before seen.
It's interesting. I never thought of that. So if members of the Path of Remembrance can manipulate memories, and then the extrapolation is based off the memories of the World Bearer, you could literally editing Clipchimp whatever world you wanted if you could alter the memories of the World Bearer or the Deliverer.
It won't take too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be forgotten, and who deserves to be remembered.
I don't trust you.
With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world, and let a flawless Amphorius be born from the chaos. Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything works out. It will most certainly defeat the destruction, while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze.
Love her earring. I can't trust you. And who would be forgotten? Your plan is no better than Lygas's. You're not March, give her back. I don't know if she has her. For all I know, she's just a mimetic entity taking on appearance that looks somewhat similar to March. And that March is somewhere else. Nah, I can't trust you.
I'm not surprised at your answer. But I don't need your trust right now.
That's not comforting. That means that she's just going to go through with this plan whether or not it has our input.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
Is that true? I don't know enough about seeds.
March 7th made a wish
or botany
before she disappeared. Her only wish was for the Trailblaze's journey to continue without an end. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
That doesn't sound like a small wish. You're twisting her wish.
Friend, what's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went so far away.
Oh, thank God someone's here. Cyrene, help.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again in that new world.
Will they? They're not on Amphorius.
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. So much time. Just the two of us. And guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation.
Says you, rip shoots modem.
Because this Memoria tide comes from your companion, March 7th.
Darn, she's using my friends against me. My friends are her power.
An innermost memory.
Her deepest, innermost memory? What's March's deepest, innermost memory?
Well, I'm not actually all that surprised. I saw you ages ago, after all. It was on that night when a certain Knight of Beauty dropped by uninvited to the Astral Express.
Oh, the weird Dark March that people were memeing about during Argenti's character quest? Companion mission.
That was when you showed up, without even saying anything. Huh. I see.
So we're basically saying Evernight was that exact same hallucination.
Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphorius? That's gonna be tough to answer.
I've been thinking about this for a while, and I want to go back and look through my playthrough, but I remember there's a moment where we have an option in the dialogue to where we can choose March, or, like, reference March in some way, and then we hear her voice, and then I don't remember if I made a joke about that or not, but considering that she's been on M4S this whole time, but we can't see her, maybe we'll get to see that now, and she actually was there, and that voice that we heard there wasn't just a gag, but she was actually there.
97 days.
Alright, we're lining up with the events of the Myriad Celestia trailer.
You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. But unfortunately...
Darn. 97 days and you explored the entire world? I don't think I can explore any of this entire world in that amount of time.
No one was able to see you. And you weren't able to interact with anyone. Like how the Memokeepers renounce their flesh and turn into mimetic entities. You are now a ghost. A being. Unperceived by all.
That's so depressing.
But I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying. She and Don Hung have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now.
I wonder what year it is on the light calendar right now when we're having this conversation. Because it was like 4196 is when we arrive, if I remember correctly.
And they too will become this place's victims.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely.
Yep. She did tell you that.
Are all humans who got lured into this place. But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew. That's so cruel. Did the Memo Snatchers do that?
The Memo Snatchers. Or the Cremators.
I don't know. I only possess your memories.
You seem to possess a lot of stuff that ain't her memories, though.
None of these people managed to break through the sky seal. There's probably a
Spot in the
dangerous
sky seal
reason
firewall.
Euphorius had remained undiscovered for so long. Anyway, back to our initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my past? Or any hidden powers I might have?
We have, during the Total Recall mission with March 7th in Fushuan, we got to see basically 3 or 4 different alternate versions of what March thinks her past is.
Please, tell me what I need to do to protect them.
Oh. We got shortened to them.
Have you ever wondered what the word cost means before jumping into action? Cost?
It's this thingy that is a capitalist concept that applies to supply and demand, give and take, cost and consequence.
Shouldn't I be the one asking you that? Oh. You always hid in my memories. Never wanted to come out. The only times you showed yourself were when I got into serious trouble. That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the Garden's observers. Am I wrong?
Okay, so March seems to know about her.
There's no one here except us. If you help me, then I'll help you. Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these stagnant waters and watch the ripples reshape everything.
Isn't Ripples of Lost Reverie what they called the original Cyrene? In the As I've Written?
Polish this pebble with your own hands. And it will require all of your memories.
If somebody asked me to hand them all my memories, I would say no.
What will I turn into after that?
If I hand over all my memories, who will remember all the birthdays in my family?
Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers.
Yikes.
I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person you are now. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny glimpse of it. If this is the only way, then I don't see why I should say no. Besides,
I could see several reasons why you should say no.
the mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
He already knew, based on when we talked to him at one point, he already knew where they were, but this is obviously a flashback, so they might not have been caught by this point.
Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow you to keep acting as you please.
So, he can't see you, huh? As expected.
But he's searching.
Or maybe he's seen through our true essence.
He knows that you're mimetic entities.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks. But you... how did you overcome the ultimate protocol?
They've probably been here for more than a cycle at this point if they've been in here for 97 days, because they're jumping around.
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then, let's do it. Offer up all of my memories.
Something that I never thought I'd ever hear March say. Like, her entire character is built around the fact that she never wants to lose all of her memories again. And here we are with her basically about to sacrifice all of her memories. It's so horrifying.
Cast down this pebble, and let everything in this world
Be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion.
Uh-oh.
I promise you, what was frozen was alive.
Also, why does she have her camera? She shouldn't have her camera. That's continuity error.
now. Let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
That theme is ominous. I was gonna say, is it gonna stay looking red? Because I feel like the people outside of Amphorius would have noticed if that had happened. The Astral Express? Don Hung?
Is this
The parlor car?
I don't think it is. I think you're somehow in a dreamscape or something.
Back already? But why don't I remember anything about my journey back?
Man, the timeline of events is going to be a pain in the ass to comprehend for this entire patch cycle.
Something doesn't feel right. Think back to when she and I separated.
All the way back in 3.4.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
This is goodbye then, Lord Donhung.
We didn't get to see this scene.
Thank you, guard. I hope that all of you will be able to
Come on, he has a name.
overcome this disaster. But I can't remember anything after that. No matter how hard I think.
We saw you at the end of 3.5 talking to Evernight, so maybe you had your memory snatched.
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to help support the genius's thought hacking.
Wait. Maybe Don Hung really is on the Express.
Is that Himiko's voice? And Mr. Yang?
So his body is probably still in Amphorius, but he might be a mimetic entity right now on the Express. A ghost.
Oh my. That was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to imagine she'd borrow the power of the Harmony.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't even have a Harmony light cone on her shop. No, it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initially refused.
Okay, yeah. I guess she doesn't get along with the Harmony.
But she changed her mind after Xandar's identity was revealed.
And we still can't get in contact with the Xianzhou Lafu?
Why can't you get in contact with the Xianzhou Lafu?
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone, so there's a limit to what we can do.
I thought you were at Madame Herta's. Never mind.
What about...
He left Madame Herta, so where is Welt now?
Transmitter. Surely it can get through to the IPC's lines.
Himiko, are you alright? I've never seen you this anxious before.
She's standing alone on a train with 2 people missing on a planet, possibly dead. March in a coma. I guess Black Swan might be with her, or did Black Swan go with Welt? Because Black Swan was present during the weird debriefing back in, what was that, 3.3? 3.2? Where, with Screwlum and Herta and whatnot.
I'm... all right. I'm probably just tired. Let's focus our energy on the kids. Now's not the time for distractions.
Right. Unfortunately, I left that ship in the dreamscape when we departed Penacony.
How and why?
Am I dreaming?
No? Question mark?
The parlor car feels so... strange.
I think you might be a dream.
Are the voices coming from the passenger cabin?
Harken, sweet ember, night. Oh, this is a new mission. Homecoming, within sight, yet beyond grasp. Head to the passenger cabin. Optional, investigate the parlor car. Cool, it's investigate the parlor car.
Those 2 passengers have to return safely.
Don't worry, Pom Pom. They're both experienced Nameless. They'll be just fine.
Oh. I'm right here. But where did all of you go?
Alright, to the passenger cabin. I can hear my roommate playing the guitar. You might be able to pick it up on my mic.
In the vacuum of space.
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal.
It's likely that the two missing Nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance, and only their minds entered Amphorius.
So their bodies are in a car just floating in Amphorius.
We can analyze all we want, but the real question is, what can we do right now?
I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, Amphorius's memory zone is extraordinarily full. I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage for the Astral Express as possible before the other Memokeepers arrive.
Are you going to do that?
For example, I can light a beacon in the memory zone for the Trailblazer and Don Hong to follow back home.
March's room. I haven't heard a single peep from her this whole time.
Oh, he's going to use that to find his way back to Amphorius, isn't he?
March already wasn't feeling very well when she and I set out. Even if this is a dream, I should still check on her.
I don't think it's a dream, Don Hung, and you're smarter than me. I think you should figure out what's going on. If I've started to figure it out, I think you should be a few steps ahead of me. Barge in.
No, that's not...
He's gonna make me not.
March, it's me.
No answer.
Well...
Gently push open the door.
Sorry, March.
This is his first time seeing this.
This isn't a dream after all.
Based on what Madame Herta said, Don Hung should already be on his way back.
But the Express hasn't detected any traces of him.
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
They look red to me.
Or he's already returned to the Express, but fell into the trap of someone with ulterior motives.
No, I've definitely seen them before. But I've lost that memory. The Memokeeper's memetic entities are truly everywhere.
Don't worry. Normal Memokeepers can't do anything to that little dragon. As long as he's awake enough, he'll find a way out. All he needs is a little concentration, patience, and resolve.
Hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Don Hung has all of the qualities you mentioned.
I don't know what your intentions are. But as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask any suspicious and uninvited guests to leave.
Ooh, combat, man. Is it gonna make me use Don Hung by himself? That would have been cool.
Harmony and unison. Tonight, stars echo.
I don't imagine they're gonna be that tough.
Be intoxicated.
Relax. Good
Oh yeah.
time to save
If
up.
Kafka's follow-up is just one-shotting them, this is gonna be easy. 85k is enough to kill them all.
Is the trap now taken care of?
Don Hung!
Miss Himiko, I'm back. Even if it's just through a spirit warp jump.
You could hear our conversations?
Yes. It was thanks to your voices that I could pierce through the memorial barrier. Although, it was not a wise decision to let a Memokeeper of unknown origins board the Express.
Oh, is my fan theory of Black Swan possibly being a bad guy gonna turn out true?
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan has been on the crew's side ever since things started going wrong in Amphorius. We can trust her.
Sure we can. She's only broken every rule of the Garden of Recollection.
So many baffling things kept happening one after another. I don't even know where to begin. I wish I could have returned with better news.
Don't blame yourself. You're all safe and sound, and that's good enough for me.
I wouldn't use all as the operative word in that sentence.
Are she and March 7th really safe and sound?
See, now you gotta made him upset.
As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, Amphorius's circumstances changed once again. And these circumstances have something to do with the two you just mentioned.
Black Swan told Donghung what happened to us.
Are you saying that she has been kidnapped by an unidentified Remembrance Path Strider?
So you're saying that person's appearance is identical to March 7th?
So, Black Swan, I believe on Penacony, mentioned that she probably knows something about March's past, but wouldn't say anything. But I guess we're just gonna cat out of the bag now.
It's too early to say that, as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. I've only detected a similar aura in the memory zone.
Okay.
We have no way of knowing what March 7th has experienced. But I can assure you, if we sink too far into the Memoria tide of that Miss March,
what will happen?
Everyone here will be torn to pieces.
I don't like the sound of that, but she was turning people into gushing fountains of blood in her character trailer, so I kind of believe Black Swan for now.
Please, trust me on this.
I'm going back.
But I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what March would want.
No matter what secrets are buried within, we'll do whatever we can to find that March 7th and bring back her and the March we all know. I mostly understand what we've learned about the erudition and the destruction. But what roles do the remembrances intruders play in Amphorius?
3 paths, Donghung. 3 paths.
I made some new discoveries relating to that with Madame Herta's help. As part of the deal, do you mind if I share them with you?
I think he wants that information, so yes.
All right then. Fourth mirror.
Ooh, 4th mirror is here. I love 4th mirror.
It's finally my turn to shine. Oh, this feels like such a grand occasion. It's really been too long since I last appeared.
I know. I haven't seen you since 2.7.
This friend here is Madame Herta's very capable assistant. They were the ones who helped you complete the spirit warp jump. Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that group of extremist memo keepers.
So are we going to finally learn about the cremators or the memo snatchers?
I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger. I mean, mirror.
What does a mirror have?
You did this through a mirror?
The garden has strict rules for collecting memories. But not all memo keepers are as proper as I am.
She hesitated so hard there because she's literally broken several memo keeper rules. Literally, like, she broke like 3 out of the 4 rules just in the weird companion mission with her and Sparkle.
Herta Space Station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. That group of memo snatchers has been taken care of, and they are now trapped in the 4th mirror. How many of them are there? I can't quite remember.
I didn't really count carefully either.
Stop making an eating voice.
42? There's still room for more.
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, their goals are not worth mentioning. But when you piece them all together,
what do you get?
You come to a conclusion that can't be ignored. The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing.
Really?
In other words, their goal is to gain the memories of a god's death.
So they want to see the death of Noose.
The moment an Eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone dedicated to recording these things.
That's exactly the problem. They seem to have been aware of the Destruction's movements early on, but they lacked a decisive power and had no way to penetrate Amphorius's firewall.
So, what did they decide to do?
Try to get something from Madame Herta, apparently.
Hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now, it seems that letting Memokeepers guide the right people here was also part of the plan.
So why did you guide us here?
This also confirms one of my suspicions. They have already infiltrated deep within the garden.
They would not hesitate to associate with the Destruction in order to salvage memories? Could they be the Cremators?
Oh, so is it the Cremators?
I don't know. Perhaps there are even deeper things at play here.
Might be a new faction.
The majority of Memokeepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fu Li will use the memories of everything to reforge the cosmos. Amphorius, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why Memo Snatchers have been frequenting the Herta space station.
Really?
Without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction of the erudition. They may want to use it to simulate the end of the universe, or to probe into the unfathomable will of the eons. The Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphorius, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Now, they'll do anything to prevent outside powers from interfering.
So then what's the deal with Evernight?
Because your involvement will certainly influence Iron Tomb's final outcome.
Ah, and if we stop them from killing an Eon, they won't get their memories of an Eon dying.
You said that March is closely linked to the Remembrance. Is what she's doing related to these Memo Snatchers?
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphorius, a violent surge of memories flowed past. Combined with what we know now, I have reason to suspect that the flash of power came from...
Came from what?
March.
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the Remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you two to enter Amphorius.
Okay.
At present, we've lost contact with her. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those two geniuses to understand the situation within Amphorius. There's no use in agonizing over this, Don Hung. Our top priority now is to find where that car landed.
It should just be drifting inside Amphorius, I guess, if Amphorius is really a place.
Yes.
Passenger Dong Hung! You finally found your way back home!
I forgot I have you in the chef outfit.
Yes, conductor. I'm back. It's just...
Pom-Pom knows. Pom-Pom came over to bring you good news.
Oh, did you find the car?
Passenger Welt says they found those two passengers. Their projections are in the parlor car.
Sounds like a plan. Why is there an icon on this? Oh, we get a story level 80 Don Hung. Sure, I guess. I don't need you.
Welt. And Mr. Screwlum.
Himiko. You seem to be feeling much better now. And Don Hung. It's great to be able to talk to you. Once again, we owe Madame Herta a huge favor.
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors. but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise.
She seems to love praise. She literally programmed one of the puppets to do nothing but that.
Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Dan Heng, we did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphorius' celestial body for organic signals, and we finally discovered the bodies of you and Miss Trailblazer.
So if we were never really in Amphorius, how did we die on impact with it? And cause the entire plots of 3.2? Does that mean that we're actually dead in that car? Or we were dead in that car?
The two of you were very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs are still present, and your functions are all intact.
Was it March protecting us?
Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria. Conjecture. This substance is connected to the lost Miss March.
It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so you should get some rest first.
Can he rest as a whatever he is right now?
Have we completely lost contact with the inside of Amphorius?
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lygas's firewall after the law was amended. But now Amphorius is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance, once again cutting off all channels of communication for outsiders.
Great, so we removed one firewall just to get another one.
So we have no way of contacting her. If we take into account the difference in the flow of time, every minute we delay here could be a year of waiting for her.
Dan Heng, what are you thinking?
If it was March who helped us get past the firewall initially...
Maybe she can do it again.
Then does that mean only she and I have the travel permit for Amphorius right now?
Not necessarily. It could have meant that she punched a hole and then you guys went through it, and then that hole sealed up.
That is a logical inference, Mr. Dan Heng.
I'm going back.
Mr. Skrullum, do you have a way to transmit my spirit signal back to Amphorius?
You want to go back? That is far too risky.
It's as risky as staying here, Mr. Welt.
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not much I can do here.
We can't lose you again, Dan Heng.
Also, your body is technically out here. We can kind of shove you back in it.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get her and March back, how is that any different from losing me?
True.
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Oh well.
Well, I suppose there's no point in trying to dissuade you.
Does Sunday have any input on this?
Mr. Yank, Miss Himiko, I will do everything in my power to bring the Express crew back together.
And that's going to be our plot for the arc.
No one will be left behind.
Please don't say it like that. No, but nothing good happens when you say no one will be left behind. That usually ends up with someone being left behind. He's jinxing it. Did I glitch into the wrong cutscene?
You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of the 7-colored bath salts from Marmorial Palace. A truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
Why is Shush narrating? Oh, we're singing Nameless Hero, Nameless Faces.
Losses were a constant on the Flame Chase journey, until your radiant arrival turned the tide. Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, ha! Mere playthings in the hands of the Trailblazer.
Why is Shush the narrator? Of all the people they could have chosen.
Shush!
Hey! Incoming train broadcast! Attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about to begin! Make your way to the parlor car! It's time to pick our next stop!
Great. Time to hallucinate again.
Perfect timing. Let's head to the meeting. I'm wide awake and feeling great. What's this?
So it looks like a letter.
Who left
or
this
a memo.
note? Strange. It's like
An impulse rushes into your mind, urging you to read the note. I'm gonna go with this one. Can, March 7th memo. We'll travel together forever and ever. Your good friend, March 7th. That is not what's written on that. When it showed it a second ago, there was a lot more writing on it than that. Such a heavy message.
March. When did she leave this here? I didn't hear a thing.
Probably when you were singing in the bathtub, you weirdo.
Whatever. I'll go ask her myself. There's a new painting here.
That's not a painting.
All I did was take a bath. How did so many surprises pop up? Better step forward and take a closer look.
Keep it down. I think I found her.
Oh, thank God.
Who's there?
Investigate the picture frame.
What's this?
The melody of harmony can be heard, pulling you to touch the painting before you. Wake up! Thank God Sunday is helping. Which god should you turn to for solace? Are we on Penacony now?
Is this the Reverie Hotel? Seriously, what is happening?
Reality, it says. Guest room door won't budge.
There you are! What took you so long? Hurry up! The navigation meeting is about to start!
Navigation meeting? In Penacony?
I think the dream is collapsing. Also, is this literally the first time we've seen Pom Pom not on the train? I mean, I guess he's not on the train whenever in that animation they show for whenever you do a pull.
Come on over. It's time to choose our next destination. Perfect timing. The meeting's at a standstill. Lushaka or Melistanin? No one can make the call.
Melustanin. First I've ever heard of that name, but I want to go to the ocean planet.
The vote's split 2 against 2. Everything hinges on your vote now.
Where's March? I don't see March 7th anywhere.
What do you mean?
And once again, the passenger is talking nonsense.
Ah, young people. Always full of jokes.
What? Their reactions? What's going on?
Oh, I get it. You want to play a game with us, right?
I have no clue what led your brain to that logic thread. What game? I don't get what you guys are saying.
You said you didn't see March. True, she might be hiding somewhere in the lobby. The objective of the game is to uncover where she's hiding. You're her closest companion. If anyone can do it, it's you, right?
So are we acknowledging that March is real? Or is she not real? This is all getting kind of out there.
March 7th playing hide and seek with me?
Youthful games like this are a bit much for me these days. I'll step aside and let you all take the spotlight. The future belongs to you now.
Something about Mr. Yang's attitude feels a little off.
That honestly seems in character for him.
You seem in good spirits. Rest assured, wherever our next stop is, I'll make sure you're all protected.
You seem a little bit too gung-ho.
Huh? Dan Heng being this forward? That's not like him at all.
Not feeling ready yet? How about a cup of my special coffee blend to calm your nerves? Everyone says great things about it.
Cool, but what do they say behind your back?
Wait, everyone is saying great things about Himiko's coffee? Yeah, sure. Lying liars.
She puts dirt in the coffee grounds. A cold, aloof stranger. Just being in the same space with them is enough to make me suffocate. Message from an unknown visitor. Visited on Sunday. Visitor's name blank. Guest messages. Careful. Listen to blank's voice.
An unsigned guest log. Can you really call that a log?
That is a good point.
Wait a second. Why am I looking for March 7th in the guest book?
That is a good question. Pink voice.
Over here.
Investigate the phonograph message. There's a phone over here. Why is the front desk phone not the piano?
Weird. Did I even make a call?
Hello? Hello? Is that you? I knew you'd call. Missed me, didn't you?
Yes, I do miss you.
Don't worry. We'll see each other very soon. Because the trailblazing journey never really ends, does it?
I don't like that. That's ominous.
March.
That's not her. Don't fall for it.
Pink voice. Oh no, the International Peace Broadcast.
This is the Interastral Peace Broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
A newsflash. The Erudition experimental ground has separated from the entanglement.
Uh-oh.
The Lord Ravager did not emerge as had anticipated.
In the end, salvation of Amphorius was not only thanks to the 12, but also to one crucial.
That's not ominous at all.
It won't be easy. I know. But you've got this. Find your way back. Find yourself.
Alright, find ourselves. Is another door gonna open up? Another picture frame?
March 7th isn't here. Faint, fleeting voices are speaking to me. But where are they coming from?
Are we in our own head? Another Enna's dream?
I went through something like this before. Back in Paniconi. Not even Lygus' prison could hold me. I found my way out.
Did you?
Keep it together. I know I can do this.
Memory manipulation is such a pain in the ass. Completely give in. Capture the streak of pink. Listen to the music of the harmony. Nah, let's give up.
No matter what, don't give up.
Friend, take my hand.
The harmony and the remembrance.
Uh-oh.
My, what a fascinating partnership you two have formed.
That music is ominous as hell.
Did you find her?
No, It's a futile game, isn't it?
In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths to find March 7th.
Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere.
We're protecting March 7th's wish. You... You seriously can't sense it? She doesn't want to say goodbye to the Trailblaze. She wants to keep
Oh
traveling
no.
together.
No, not forever and ever.
And ever.
Oh, don't say forever and ever. That's creepy.
We are her memo sprites. For the sake of her wish, we must give it our all. Finally, the timing is just right.
Cyrene, get me out of here.
A thrilling damsel in distress rescue.
Oh no, you're Mem again.
Oh, wait, maybe I got that backwards.
Mem?
It's me, Cyrene, but now I'm in my mem form.
How does that work?
Seriously, one mysterious and cute memo sprite is more than enough. Friend, come with me. We're getting out of here. Why run away? What does it take to make you understand?
There is a lot of them in here now that I stopped to look.
Step 1. Stop scaring her already.
I think we're going that way? Yeah, let's just slowly walk away. Yeah, that'll work. Forever and ever.
In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. I'm totally in my element. Grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of your memories.
We're in dire straits. I'm counting on you. There's so much I don't understand. What about my privacy?
If it really bothers you that much, I'll close my eyes. Just take my hand and lead the way.
To be honest, what private memories does the Trailblazer actually have?
Lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Where am I?
Looks like Herta Space Station's Curio Vault.
The space station. Where it all began for you. Looks like we made it.
This isn't so much the deepest corner of my memory as in the oldest one we physically have. Outside of that weird wacky one that we got shoved into during 3.0? Where we got to see Kafka and Firefly again?
What's that?
Silverwolf. Kafka?
It's your secret. I'm so curious. But I won't peek. Promise.
I don't think this is a secret.
When I first met you, I remember they were there in your memories too.
What are they doing? I remember this scene.
Yes, this memory is all too real. And so heavy. You sound really nostalgic. Want to take a closer look? Go ahead. Think of it as a glimpse into the past. I'll stay right here.
Are we gonna see the beginning of the game again? Loading an old save file.
What's this? Memories from before I woke up?
This is probably before she shoved the Stellaron in your chest.
So, Silverwolf, how long till she wakes?
Hard to say. Maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script, could this be the right moment?
Yes, looks like we're on the same page.
Oh no, they're gonna leave a message for future us, aren't they?
Listen.
Uh-oh.
Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your memory.
That's kind of
until
clever.
They are awakened once more. On that day.
But now we're kind of retconning the start of the game.
The remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads to a great crisis. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. So before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions you made.
Huh?
Wait, why are you acting like you... Oh, that's right, they don't all get the same script.
I don't know what you'll have endured, or whether you'll still believe in me. But if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, I hope these words can give you strength. It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Interesting.
Mark this number. 4.
4. Write it down.
According to Terminus's prophecy, 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end. And on your journey, you shall encounter them, one by one.
Okay, maybe I won't write that down. I can remember that.
Destruction.
Uh-huh, we encountered them.
Harmony.
Harmony is one of the ones that's gonna bring back the end?
Nihility.
That one makes sense.
And?
I'm guessing you said remembrance. What? I can't make it out in that last path. What is it?
Easy now. Trust what you remember. The 4th path has yet to fully reveal their face.
Interesting. So maybe it's probably not remembrance, since we've encountered remembrance. Then my guess is veracity, maybe? Elation? God, elation would blow up the universe just for a laugh, wouldn't they? Who am I forgetting? I mean, there's finality. Finality's on the table. I'm just surprised harmony is going to be one of the ones. There's the equilibrium. Could be the equilibrium. Beauty? I really doubt it's beauty. Although there is art in the form of destruction. Even destruction is beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, the propagation, maybe? Are they still around? Permanence is still around, kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm running out of paths to speculate on.
And that's why the journey's worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's room for us to mold possibilities into shapes we prefer. So listen, take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your own will be what expands your journey through life. As in the past, even while achieving so much, you never let go of your pursuit of freedom.
That was so sincere. I might actually tear up a little.
Do you have something that you're supposed to do at this point in the script?
Now we all live within the script, but adding a little color to the lines has never been forbidden.
We can write in the margins too, I bet.
Are you going to say more about those branching storylines? Never mind. Best not to tempt fate. Get ready. She's about to wake up.
Time to wake up. Alright, Cyrene, you can look now. To be honest, you should have been looking the whole time.
Come back to yourself. Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, This memory will resurface exactly when it needs to. And an inevitable crisis will surely follow.
Probably the clash of the three paths and the birth of Iron Tomb or whatever.
But even a Stellaron hunter can't fully grasp the trailblazing journey. Just as I thought. It all begins with March 7th, doesn't it? Even if the Express had never arrived at Amphorius, her secret would have come to light eventually.
In that case, there really is nothing to fear. That's a reasonable conclusion. Pressure's really starting to build.
All things considered, that's the most reasonable conclusion. It's a lot to take in. Time to clear my head and find Cyrene again.
Maybe we'll run into Sunday this time. And she's gone.
Cyrene?
Ah, shit.
It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough!
You mean a breakout?
How could that little pink girl possibly beat us? Little one, you really don't know how to behave, do you? You were meant to stay in those beautiful memories and wait for all the disasters to pass.
Looks like the fierce battle is inevitable. Of course, 10 times stronger than turning evil. Great.
Oh, triple-faced soul.
Oh, he's calling upon Sheepay.
Cast your light upon us. Let no darkness remain concealed.
Sunday?
Raise your hands high and embrace this boundless light.
He's casting his ult on us. A lot of loading screens. Don't like the sound of that. Looks like we're going to the Grand Theater. I forget what it's called. Stage really brings back... Oh, I forgot your voice now.
Back memories.
Not too many good ones. That being said, that speech that Sunday gives before the fake boss fight is probably one of my favorite cutscenes in the game.
Yes. For you, I suppose it's been a long time, hasn't it? None of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed by Memoria, she fought to stay in contact with the geniuses. Only then, through tuning, was I able to undo the memory zone's effect on you.
I noticed it back at the hotel. What about Cyrene? Where is she?
Step onto the stage first. Ms. March will come for us soon, and she won't be alone. Those memo sprites will follow. We need to prepare early. Only then can we get you out safely, and go back for Cyrene and March 7th. Please, be careful. Amphorius is being overwhelmed by an unusually violent Memoria tide. I'll do all I can, but even that might not be enough.
Don Hung, help!
Black and pink. Two memories twisted together. Time is precious.
Escape with
Let's
Sunday.
pick up the pace. Yes, Madam Herta. I've made contact with her. Understood. I'll carry out my part as expected.
Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony.
Don't bring up birds. People might complain about that 5-minute speech about the Charmony dove.
Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound, but playtime's over. This ocean we created, according to her wish. This journey that flows on, without end. Don't any of you think about interfering with it.
She's coming. Is it me she's after this time? There's no time to regroup. I prepared an alternate escape route.
Alternate?
Wake from your slumber and return to reality. Come on.
Cutscene.
I'll bring you out.
That's not good.
Ow. Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that? Next time, get a Memokeeper instead.
I think Black Swan should have been sent here. That's not ominous at all. I'm gonna say that a lot, aren't I?
That was way too close. Good thing I was there to fish you out.
Sunday, are you all right?
Mr. Yang. I couldn't get her out. I'm sorry.
Is it true that March is behind all of this?
That or someone taking her form.
Yes. And no. That Pathstrider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance, but what lies inside? I can't find the right words to describe it just yet.
Can't you come up with an analogy? I thought that was your thing.
That was your thing.
That Miss March feels like a reflection on water. Only not from a calm, clear lake, but from a bottomless abyss.
That is a good analogy.
Within her words, I sensed an intense but utterly pure protectiveness.
Protectiveness?
This is only speculation, but after being drawn into Amphorius, perhaps March 7th experienced... No. She likely foresaw a tragic end. It was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power that teeters on the edge of evil.
That means a lot coming from you, Mr. Bronze Melodia.
Well, on the bright side, at least March 7th won't have to face any danger again.
I wouldn't agree to that just yet, Mr. Yang.
After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to join the fight through tuning. So, has Miss Black Swan's progress remained on track?
You don't need to worry. She used your disturbance to mask her movements. Current status? Advancing upstream within the memory zone. I didn't see that coming. The Memokeeper is pretty courageous, choosing to defy the rules and take matters into her own hands. This means she's chosen to stand against the Garden of Recollection.
You got a smirk on your face when you say that. She's always been a bit of a rebel. Black Swan's POV.
Even so, I must think long term. I wanted to hide in the shadows to avoid direct conflict. But why is it so quiet here? The air is thick with memoria, yet it's so chaotic, like broken memories all mixed together. Memo Snatchers should be swarming into Amphorius. I was expecting this place to be very lively.
Uh-huh.
So, how did they end up like this? Now I'm getting very curious.
Poop.
empty shell. The consciousness that maintained this Dharmakaya has disappeared. So efficient. Not a single trace left behind. Alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more mysterious purpose. Either way, what exactly made these fanatical believers end up like this? Memory. It is indeed a deep ocean of dangerous allure, where fascinating secrets always hide beneath the waters. I keep getting the feeling that the same thing happened in Penacony.
We're doing an Enna's Dream, Part 2.
We're about to head off.
Is it really gonna be okay? That world's surrounded by a massive chaotic material. That white band of light has already foiled our plans multiple times.
Don't worry. After the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Emphorius, that obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. That's the trailblazing Nameless for ya. A huge help.
What are you so happy for? Aren't things gonna get messier with more irrelevant people turning up? What if those trailblazers find the Seed of Remembrance before we do?
Seed of Remembrance?
Then we'll just steal it back. Simple.
Damn, you were a little bit too calm for that demeanor of calm memo snatcher.
By the way, there's a messenger and a Memokeeper on that express. We don't know where they stand on this matter. So make sure they don't notice you when you make your move.
You folks are truly everywhere. These memo snatchers are different from the previous husks. These ones seem to have had contact with her.
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now.
This memory ends so abruptly, as if a shapeless hand snuffed out its candlelight. It appears the secrets ahead are even murkier than I imagined.
So we're gonna catch up slowly to those events for when Evernight sent us back into Emphorius. The memo snatcher gave no response, like a deflated balloon that had been completely hollowed out, floating motionless at an unremarkable height.
What a bizarre sight.
There's a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them?
It's spinning out of control! Everything's out of control! Why did no one tell us? That girl is the Memokeeper's nemesis!
Is she talking about March 7th?
That Evernight! Those black memo sprites! They swallowed everything! Those who came here first all drowned. Not even a trace of their consciousness was left behind! I wish I'd never come here. I don't want anything to do with Emphorius anymore. Please! I'm begging you. Don't come near me. No! No!
You've involved too many innocent people just to obtain the memory of an eon's fall.
That's the Herdolite Cone shop.
Deserve this.
You deserve... Wow. Heartless.
But I'm not here to blame you.
You sure sound like you are.
That entity you call Evernight. Tell me everything you know about her. We may yet bring a glimmer of hope for those who are still alive in there.
Eden of blessed insight.
Eden of Blessed Insight?
Huh?
That must ring a bell.
So that's what happened. We were tricked.
Eden of Blessed Insight.
We are the sacrifice, the guardian devoured and used us. The pure child of Anathrava abandoned us.
Pure child of Anasrava.
She just wants to find her lost sisters.
Interesting. This is really interesting.
Find them, kill them, reclaim them. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
We heard that got said earlier. I don't know if that's correct.
Dead, 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 dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, 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 dead. Dead, 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 dead.
Dead, 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 dead.
I can finally understand your fears now. Thank you for the information. It was very valuable. I'll take your remaining consciousness out of here as a gesture of thanks. It'll serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reunite with your peers in a genius's mirror, where you can reflect long and hard on your past actions. Well, provided that
Yeah.
I can survive my encounter with her.
Yeah, Black Swan might die. Oh, and we're not even gonna see it. We're gonna cut away. Black screen, white text.
These little critters look scary, but they're not so tough to handle after all. Though the surging Memoria tide swept my friend away, I must return to her side before Miss Evernight succeeds. Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here, friends in her world.
Glad to see that you're okay.
A scorching and dangerous aura. This power shares the same origin as Vinen.
Destruction.
And then there's that enigmatic, bottomless aura that seems to jolt awake at midnight. Must be Miss Evernight. Better steer clear of her.
Jolted Awake was the 1.4 patch, wasn't it?
There's a beam of light over there. Full of energy, yet uncontrollable. More familiar than the others. As if it's coming from someone close by. Could it be... my friend? Maybe it's the Stellaron she mentioned.
The Stellaron is also destruction, by the way.
The of the Stellaron are flowing deep within the Memoria tide. Let's go there to find my friend.
March's camera!
So many little ones gathered here. Did you know I was coming? You're being a bit too enthusiastic, aren't you? Thankfully, her presence hasn't weakened. I feel like I'm getting a bit closer. Huh? They're guarding something. Is that my friend's photo stone? What's it doing here? These memo sprites are completely still. It's as if they're drawn to this thing. This is a...
What? It changed color. It's white now, I guess.
An even cuter memo sprite. No wonder the photo stone can't store more memories. Have you been hiding in there all along?
Find my
Oh, it's March.
travel companions.
What? How... could that mean?
My companions.
Okay, I'm done hung.
Are you... March 7th?
Well, that's a revelation. March was in the camera the whole time. I can still hear my roommate playing the guitar. We've been going for almost 2 hours. We'll go for one more. And hopefully we'll find a good stopping point by then. One of my big problems with the story lately is they don't give you a lot of good stopping points. It's like a continuous movie.
Burning, and the streets are empty.
There's a piggy thingy.
It's just like how things were last time. How long can the encryption key you wrote for me last, Mr. Screwlum?
That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently unclear how the unknown variable, Miss March, conducts her interference. Please rest assured that I will extract you on time before the encryption key expires.
Perhaps Lygus can help? I don't know. How's the conversation with Lygus going?
To hack in via the same method. I only have one chance.
Good luck, Don.
The maze of the Remembrance is starting to change. I cannot remain your guide on your path forward. That is why we had to form a temporary alliance.
Lygus is here?
With our former enemy.
I express my utmost respect for your courage to personally face such dangers.
Does this mean they let him out of the box? Well, then again, I guess Cyrene's no longer there, so I guess nothing is actually keeping him held in that box.
Lygus?
Your enmities, well within my calculations.
Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagoras now has a firm grasp on your crucial weakness. If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous warnings were not empty threats.
I understand. I'll only do what needs to be done.
So Lygus is inside his body. Sorry, Anaxagoras is inside his body. Did I say Lygus? I meant to say Anaxagoras.
I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who offered himself to the destruction.
My stance has never changed. The erudition's ruin is inevitable.
Well, by that logic, everything's ruin is inevitable. I walk the path of finality.
But before that, I'd be very willing to witness the reunion of the Nameless and to escort you on your way home.
More like her appearance completely interrupted your plans, even forcing you to seek out collaboration. I'll remember that.
Your words are as sharp as ever. But remember, happenstance is the only true constant in the universe. The demise of the progenitor of all dragons is a testament to that. Come with me. I am honored to guide a scion of permanence.
You created this wasteland before us with your
Memento.
own hands.
Blazing Sun, illuminate the path for the lost.
Sights are no longer able to stir anything in my heart.
Ha! Are you saying that once upon a time you were actually moved by their defiance?
I'm sorry to say, I never was.
I just love the VA for Lygus. It's so good. Head to Dawn Cloud. Oh, and there they are. I thought that was a cutscene for a second there.
Is it her?
The mimetic entities of the Remembrance are everywhere. That lady wove a giant web in my blind spot.
Zagreus coin.
She hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting the built-up data of Amphorius into puppets of the Memory Zone.
Sounds like you two have quite the history already.
Any variables that desire to influence the experiment deserve my attention.
But you never mentioned her before. Could even a genius of the erudition get his brains hacked?
Probably.
Lord Dan Heng, I'm simply stating a fact. That lady is also a threat to you. A threat that you cannot afford to ignore. She snuffed out the remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind. Her actions were so determined, as if she had an unquenchable hatred against that path.
So she snuffed out the entire remembrance, which we kind of saw with Black Swan.
Contradictions are often the keys to the truth. Lady March 7's past is a bottomless darkness.
And? Do you expect me to join forces with you because of that? All I need to know is that she has something to do with March 7's past.
Fine. I am only giving you a possibility for you to ponder. The choice is still in your hands.
In the words of the late great Master Kucha, the decision is yours to make.
A heavy past is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins lurk within, you should know that better than I do, former Vidyadhara High Elder.
Yes, I indeed know how to face the past. Better than you do, first genius.
I have no intention of refuting that. Let us keep going.
I love the bite in the lines of delivery to each other. Man, I've missed having Dan Heng in the story. What is going on here? Those new enemies?
I didn't think there were still some that got away.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They have long coveted this world, but had always been kept out. They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. Unfortunately, they ran into Miss March, and their consciousnesses were plucked out one by one, reducing them to mere husks. Those who were lucky enough to escape her drowned in the black tide, becoming these twisted figures.
So these are memo snatchers that fell into the black tide. Yikes. Kinda sucks being a mimetic entity, huh?
But they look very different from the usual black tide creatures.
The reason has to do with our destination. Let us deal with the threats before us first. Then I'll reveal the answer to you.
You really have no intention of fighting, do you?
I have no grounds to assist you. Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye on me. I would hate for anything I do to be misconstrued as provocation against you.
Never mind. Let me clear the way.
You could have made it as the Theoros joke there, but I'm glad you took a practical answer. Icar Memor Sprite. Winged Serpent.
Carefully.
A distorted monster formed from the Garden of Recollection's mimetic life form by the destruction using golden ichor. It is in the rudimentary form of a flying snake, enough to intimidate its assailants. Its twisted rationality went completely mad in the Black Tide, and its intense self-protecting impulse imperceptibly took on a fantastical flavor. Pheasant. Shape as a bird. The Rakkusan always moves as cohesive groups, showing that even with humanity evaporated, the instinct of following the destruction manifests in this manner. Canine. Shape of a dog. It is aggressive, showing that even with humanity evaporated, the instinct of following the destruction manifests in this manner. Alright, what's it gonna do? Targets within the zone have their def decreased. Yikes. One instance of dot they receive will be physical dot equal to 80% of high school. Oh, wait, no, that's from me. Never mind. Damage. So it deals imaginary damage. Start of the battle. Hammer Tort Stain. Hammer Tort Entrustment. Upon taking fatal damage, the adjacent friendly units gain the Hammer Tort Stain state. Applies Hammer Corruption. Targets amount equal damage. Okay. Damage is not offset by a shield. That's a lot of text. Holy crap. Let's just kill the one in the middle.
Relax.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Stay in the Abyss's revels. Your cries rise.
Stand still.
Be intoxicated.
I underestimated you.
Not bad. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Eat dot.
Boom.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Relax.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Stand still.
Impractical, but easy enough.
What splendid spearmanship. Truly remarkable.
Let's get back on our previous topic.
These memo snatchers attempted to infiltrate the breeding ground of the Black Tide to steal Iron Tomb's memories.
That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves.
Yeah, they don't seem too bright.
Well, our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth precisely because they did not fear death.
They should.
That futile world-bearer turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress the Black Tide spread. His golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the scar of destruction into this world. And that scar shall point the way forward for you. Erudition, destruction, remembrance. When the three paths cross once again, Amphorius shall face a most magnificent end.
I sure hope not. So we're going all the way to the big guy, huh?
Dawn-Cloud.
I have witnessed 30 million futile ends atop this cliff.
30.5 million, if you want to be more specific.
You may not agree with me, but I've always believed that this number has made me the person who understands Kozlana the most. This is also where he decapitated me on that day and pointed his sword at the Eon of Destruction. He suffered a tragic defeat, but also achieved a legendary deed. A drop of burning golden blood. The blood that will cleanse the world. Dripped from the god's wound.
Even gods can bleed. Way to go, Final. The feats are being recognized in-game.
Nanook? Fiden managed to hurt them?
Yes. It melded into Kaslana's body, becoming the Destruction's final blessing. If you wish to dispel the fog and find that March 7th, then go and awaken his fury.
Time to wake up Finon, then.
She hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed corner of Amphorius. Only the most ferocious will can break through the memory zone and illuminate her footsteps.
That makes sense, to be honest. If Evernight is the night, what better way to dispel the fog than to bring out the blazing sun?
Just like how the blazing sun can only rise.
Me and Lygus sharing the brain cells.
How do I know this won't be another trick of yours?
I have nothing to gain from helping you two work together. But in this cycle, Kaslana never answered my calls. Perhaps his mind has already eroded away. Or perhaps he is still awake, still fighting the whispers of the Black Tide. Deep down, I only wish that you and the esteemed Trailblazer could bring me an answer.
Is there
go.
really no other way?
There probably is, but we ain't got time for that.
How long has it been for you? Kaslana. Finen. I'm back. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Oh my god, are they still pushing this Hyacinth Downhung shipping?
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate.
Okay, so we're just hearing
Behind that
Finon's memories. I just got thrown off by the fact that the first voice we heard was Hyacinth.
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. What you stand to lose weighs far heavier than life itself.
Alright.
It is because you suffer that you are so much stronger than any ordinary person.
Oh my god, he heard us.
Partner. And Dunhung.
You still remember us?
That's good.
Those two names are like brands.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet. And we witnessed each other's resolve at this very cliff.
I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I set off. Even this body is as alien to me as your words.
True. Evernight just started a news cycle, so it's probably based off of our memories. So, it makes sense that he doesn't remember everything right now. But if we get to the next cycle, we can probably restore that.
All I know is that I must imprison the destruction that swallows all.
What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. You know what it's waiting for. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right choice, like you did in the past.
When have we ever had a choice? When were we ever masters of this world's fate?
For about 33 million cycles, give or take.
Even though I shoulder,
or I guess recurrences,
millions of lives, I could only forge the destruction's evil will.
No.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
I guess Hysolins is still technically alive right now.
So, be gone. This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
There's no need to be so serious.
Oh!
Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first. Long time no see, partner.
So who's that?
It was only a very brief farewell for me.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away, even if all else does. And because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, it needed more time.
Well, this is a friendly reunion.
To wake up. Trailblazing. What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds, that is also a titan revered by the masses.
Kind of, sort of. There's an Aeon of Trailblaze.
There is no need to further confirm your resolve. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me, and become heroes! Did you hear that? Heroes! I have never forgotten the weight of that word.
Even though I am no longer a hero. And the only thing remaining in me is the boundless flames of wrath.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I
Oh my
dare
god, he's
say
repeating
has
dialogue.
been torn to pieces.
You already said that, buddy.
But there is still a group of heroes that I know. And they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphorians.
Also, Lycus is still watching this, I guess.
This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
He's literally just repeating a line. He's on a loop.
It only ever burned for world bearing.
That static effect hurts my eyes to look at.
So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first. Don't make me wait too long, Donna. Partner.
Deal.
Deal? That's all you have to say to that?
What if we were born from the destruction? There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
Nobody says that you are fated to keep the same path that you were born on.
Let us go. To the other side of the night.
That doesn't look safe.
You know that the dawn is there. And the blazing sun, destined to rise.
He's just gonna burn a hole in the planet.
It won't be too long before our paths cross again.
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. It is time for you to set out, my lord. I have another notice for you. In this cycle, an eccentric demigod deviated from their flame-chased destiny.
Really?
In a history known by none, Terravox, the earth, fell. This matter has remained extremely mysterious, contradicting the extrapolations of 30 million cycles. I have reasons to suspect it also has something to do with Lady March 7th.
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important.
Wow, he just dismissed it entirely.
Finan already pointed me in the right direction. Open the way.
Alright. To the exomyth.
Lord Don Hong is gone. You can now speak your mind, Lord Anaxagoras.
Lord Anaxagoras never met Don Hung in this cycle.
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to acknowledge your old friend. The Inspiration Circuits recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times. And the last time was right in the previous cycle. Oh, and Kefali even lowered their hand to welcome.
Surely you didn't move into my head to browse such trivial content. But if that's the case, I wouldn't mind recalling some fun Dromus trivia for your pleasure.
What a funny guy.
You seem pretty relaxed.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated by my enemy's very hands. A beautiful way to kill two birds with one stone, isn't it? You know very well that everything I said about that Remembrance Pathstrider was true. Both my hypothesis regarding her identity and my recommendations to Lord Don Hong.
Yes, I know. You haven't told a single lie so far. But I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned her. It's almost like you were deliberately trying to hide something into the depths of your brain.
So he knows something about her.
Since you're talking in such a blunt way, I'm assuming you haven't actually found any concrete evidence.
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts, opting to only show partial truths. Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control, and I traced it upstream to discover one single word.
I'm on the edge of my seat, man. What is it?
Lycurgus, tell me, what is the Demiurge?
The Demiurge. What is the Demiurge? No, I'm concerned and filled with fear. Because that doesn't sound like anything good. And if he's saying that March 7th is related to it somehow, I'm concerned.
The grove. Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Finan gave his all for her. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for me to go deeper into the grove.
Oh, look, a chimera! And some mountain dwellers. Talk with the mysterious mountain dweller. Earth, bear suffering of all.
That fiery blaze engulfed the grove and woke all creatures from their slumber. And you, visitor from beyond the sky, you have no intention of listening to the cries of the earth.
You are...
Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kefali's children. Is it not natural that the offspring of Georios would take on their duty? I am Terravox, Avatar of the Earth.
I thought Terravox was a dragon.
Protector of the myriad living beings.
What a coincidence. I was just told by someone to watch out for you. Answer me. Why would the Dromus King of the legends, the demigod who should have fallen, appear in humanoid form?
In the form of a mountain dweller.
You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcanum not precisely your specialty, descendant of the permanence?
How do you know about...
That is a really good question. Why would he know about something from not the planet?
Was it March 7th?
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to escape into the Memoria tide and disappear from the world's memories.
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie. You cast aside your duty as a flame chaser and joined her. Why?
Damn, Evernight is frickin' really playing the long game.
To survive. For a Dromus, life is no more than existence. The birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive since time immemorial. Yet unlike humans, they are unable to live on in the World-Bearer's memories. But Evernight is the master of remembrance, and I saw your story in the Veil of Evernight.
Vidyadhara, the permanence, dragon transmutation, resurrect, Shan.
The path you chose to survive will lead to your death, demigod.
And what of it? This body is soaked in filthy golden blood. The earth is hungry, and only the permanence can satisfy it.
Doing another fight.
This madness seems exactly like Mara struck.
Stand still.
Offer you a requiem. Think with me.
Relax. May as well kill them all. Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
In the abyss's revels,
You're done.
cries rise.
Oh, there's 3 waves.
Cloud Knights? How is that possible?
Evernight. Memory power.
Bloom, don't worry about me. The truth of life.
They hit hard.
Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision. Break.
Stand still. Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Probably should have done a basic attack just to get the point.
It's endless. Has the Memoria tide returned?
The fires of abomination reignite.
The fires? Who said that?
Why not join that water-mirrored moon and be fully imbibed?
Man, is it lucky that we had Luocha here. Turn off that healing nonsense. I wish that most enemies didn't have unremovable buffs. I wish that buff dispel was just a thing that worked all the time.
Stand still.
A miracle.
Such in the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
Secret of the saints.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
These guys are hit just a little bit too hard.
Don't let waves open your throat.
Relax.
The attack inflation is real.
Is this some disordered memory?
The mists of the past shall drift away.
What?
Who was that?
Scatter, fade, turn to foam.
Is that Don Fung?
Do you not remember me?
It is. Don Fung.
After all, I am the heavy burden you must bear. How could I be so easily forsaken?
Don Fung? Is this another Memo Snatcher trick?
Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth. But the Preceptors interfered back then and allowed me to remain deep in your consciousness.
Which is why we constantly see memories.
If you do not wish to use that bloodstained name, you may call me Obliviated Memory.
That's not necessary. Though we've long parted ways, I won't ever forget you.
So, who is that giant?
Terravox, the Earth Titan. Or Earth Demigod, whichever we're going by at the moment.
That is Amphorius' Earth Demigod. He should be on our side, but he was led astray and intends to seize the power of dragon transmutation.
The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it in reverence. You and I know that all life in the universe covets permanence.
Immortality is pretty damn tempting.
Are you trying to say I'll end up like you?
One day you will. And as I see it, that day won't be far from the end of this journey.
That's not good to hear. That sounds like you're talking about recent futures.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Dan Feng, and I have even less desire to become entangled with him again. I only have one concern right now. Bringing my companions back safely. You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory. Dan Feng.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria Tide still run rampant. Let me accompany you through these ruins. You could use the help.
I'm surprised we don't have more voice lines from Dan Feng from earlier in the story during the Lafu.
And presumably, that giant who craves the power of dragons won't just let things rest.
Do as you please. I'm moving ahead. Speaking of Terravox, his aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree.
Wonder if we're gonna encounter a memory of Blade. That doesn't sound good. Tribby?
Phew, it's all good now. Yanis's blessing is full, and the hidden passage can be used again. Now, the Imperator's legions can launch a surprise attack from the grove. Who knows if Terravox will be able to succeed?
Okay, so this is a memory.
Huh? Who is this warrior?
Lady Tribios, I am Dan Heng, the Trailblazer's companion.
Dan Heng? Nice to meet you. I didn't realize Little Gray had more companions in addition to Little Cyrene.
Why do you know who we are?
There is no need to elaborate further. They are merely a collection of your memories, just like me.
Although they're memories from a timeline that we didn't experience.
No. If they were my memories, they would recognize me.
Dan Heng? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe. A terrible battle is about to break out here. Hycelan's, Tux Gladiorum, is not far ahead. The evacuation efforts are almost over, so go now, or it might be too late.
Hycelan's.
You don't recognize that name, do you? But it's actually really nice. I wanted you to meet Hycelan's, although it sounds like you're going to get to meet a memory version of her.
I see. In that case, I'll go look for her now. Thank you.
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so we'll be off. Please, take care, Dan Heng.
Memories crazed ramblings. What do you think?
Dan Heng, I didn't want to be the guy to say this, but you used to be kind of a dick.
It's too early to reach a conclusion, but this memory is most definitely not mine.
There are two possibilities. This memory either belongs to Terravox, or it belongs to her, the person you're desperately looking for.
It probably belongs to Terravox. We didn't get to see him. He was around in 3.5. We never ran into him, though, for some reason.
But the probability of the latter is very low. You should know better than I do. After that final battle, even the first genius couldn't determine where she went.
Correct. But the conversation I just had gave me an idea.
We're probably in a memory from that 1,000-year gap when Lygus sent us into the exomyth.
Let's forget Evernight for now. In the vortex of Genesis, there was someone else who went missing along with her. I still have a chance to make contact with her.
He's talking about high ceilings.
And the way I'll do it is right here in the grove.
No! Stay back! You cursed beast!
That doesn't sound good.
There's not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memoria tide.
Thought high ceilings was supposed to be right up ahead. That's where the butterfly is. Yep, that's the butterfly room. Venture the grove. Seek out Terravox. Bartholos! Hey, look who it is. A water-splashing poser. I didn't think I'd catch you here.
Are you the spirit thief? Bartholos?
Can't get past this.
I see. Thank you for the advice. My cloud hymn magic will take it from here.
Save your energy for more important stuff. This is a piece of cake. Leave it to yours truly. What happened to your voice? It's all because of that crazy lady with the pink hair and red eyes. In order to stop her from monitoring me, I sealed my voice. And I'll leave it to you. There are plenty of ways to get through here. It's time for me to show you what I can do. Bartholos' POV. Control the agile spirit thief Bartholos to complete challenge missions. Use directional buttons to control the spirit thief's flight. Use the ascend-descend buttons to flight height. So it's basically Hand of Zagreus, but we're actually just the spirit thief himself. Instead of the Hand of Zagreus, it's Zagreus himself. Spirit thief Bartholos can devour treasures. Get close to treasures and press the devour button to instantly receive rewards. It's time for me to show you what I can do. Food, bubbles, and digestive enzymes. Bartholos' POV. Bartholos can unleash a bubble attack. Hold down the attack button to continuously fire bubble shots currently interlocked on target. Releasing bubble attacks consumes bubble energy. Continuously attack the bubble house to break it and obtain bubble orbs. Collecting floating bubble orbs in an environment will replenish bubble energy. Zagreus' power makes the enemies unable to detect Bartholos. Firing a certain number of bubble shots can defeat enemies. Oh. We're Acheron now. That's the water outlet. We could block it if the water in this room would drain naturally. Haha. Blocked all the inlets. I truly am the Lord of Obstacles. Right, still needs to make a proper ladder for them. Let's use the prophecy tablet. Zagreus' divine power. Wait, he can just eat it and auto-clear it? The water problem is now all gone. Go take the elevator over there if you want to keep going. You got no comment there, Mr. Donfung?
Now, it's time to awaken the person we're looking for.
A pool of spirit water. I see. You plan to resonate with the waters of this world.
Donfung never got to meet Hysolin, so it's kind of nice that we're going to see an opportunity for that now.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
Flashback to 3.3.
Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration. calls forth the spirit water's memories.
How incredible. There are still survivors in Amphorius. And this one even knows how to use the arts of water.
Why are you a ghost? Shouldn't you still be around somewhere? Or is this a memory?
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady Hysealence.
A green dragonfish. Are you Dan Hung? I hope I've remembered your name correctly. Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Greyfry's memories, I saw you two standing side by side.
Okay, so you are the Hysealence from 3.5. Okay.
That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce myself. I can get straight to the point. Tell me, where are Evernight and her?
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs block the water's current. You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the Flame Chase mission. Though Terravox still lives, they're not an ally of the Trailblaze.
That's no surprise. I've already exchanged blows with that mad demigod.
I didn't think the worst would still come to pass.
So are you dead?
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power.
The power of permanence.
As his comrade in arms, do you know what his goal is?
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, I suppose it's out of the same care. Even so, their behavior is far too unusual.
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic and irreversible decision if they had not exhausted all other means. But embracing the permanence may result in even more misfortune.
While I admire that demigod's willpower, my position has not changed. It seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth. Since my opponent has already turned into
wow, we're almost at the
vicious
3-hour
beast,
mark.
what I do won't weigh on my conscience.
Then allow my specter to accompany you, Lord Dan Hung, as the demigod who witnessed the end of this world. At least let me sing an elegy for my last comrade.
That doesn't sound like something you would normally say.
So she did die?
Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience. I can certainly guess what you mean by that.
I will never hesitate for my companions. I am a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away.
Then I misspoke. That is exactly how the guard of the Astral Express should act.
Thank you for your compliment?
If you please, Lady Hysealence.
Hold on to this current, for it still carries the warmth of Greyfry. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
What's going on here? Terravox.
Electra, is that you?
Who's that?
Electra.
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide and become part of the sacrifice to resurrect the Earth.
What's going on in here? You are me, are us. From permanence, gain eternal life. Glaya? Oh no.
From permanence, gain eternal life.
I'm gonna give that a big old nope from me. Were they supposed to attack me? Throw yourself into the forge. Merge as one. Keep going.
Rouse yourself into the forge. Merge as one. Keep going. Keep going.
Where's Hyacinth? Oh, she's down there. They want us to fight those, but they're letting us walk right past them. Do not run from your fate.
Run from your fate. Use the permanence to fill the earth.
3 more.
The Kyadara might not even be considered people if we did not resort to beastly actions.
Tauron.
Why did Dunfeng choose me all those years ago?
Long Scion, fall into oblivion.
I did not
The
expect to see
memorial
these
tide
two.
surges violently. Hold on, and don't let your focus be swept away.
Why does he get a title on him? I didn't think we'd see Tauron again. That was a surprise. Oh look, we can use this.
The whole grove is shaking.
That's because Giorios is the Earth.
How are you doing? Can you keep going?
For a little bit longer.
Of course.
Of 5 people.
3 must pay a price.
You are one of them.
You are one of them.
Oh, they're moving now.
Is it over?
It seems so. These phantoms that are hunting you are indeed here to bring you to your demise.
Are we at the bottom yet?
It's unusually quiet here compared to before.
Don't let your guard down. The Memoria tide has become even more violent.
Is that?
I can't make it out from here. You're gonna have to be more specific, Don. I mean, Thung. I don't know who's talking right now.
This is an interesting looking wine jar. Was it Bai Hung who brought it?
It's a specialty from the Lhasa that she brought and left here just for this gathering.
Oh, it's...
But she herself didn't come?
It's Jing Liu and Ying Xing, or whatever Blade's name was before he was Blade.
Your mind retains far more of the past than I had imagined.
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams.
The previous life is just an inertia to a newly born Vidyadhara.
You know rationally that these are your memories, but it doesn't feel like you experienced them yourself. I use
The Merceria are Lafu movies, for those who don't remember.
reasons.
They're supposedly like comic books or manga, too, or something.
Enemies. You probably want to ask me if it was worth it.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yao Qing called her back for a patrol mission.
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No
Oh
matter.
my god.
I'll
Did
drink
they
a
literally
potion
update
for-
Blade's model?
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dongfeng?
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the Preceptors that he can't get away from. Let's not wait on him.
Isn't this just water?
Wow! I can't believe we actually updated his model. We actually did.
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water from Thalassa's Crystal Palace.
Jingyu doesn't have the blindfold. Are we gonna get a model for Bai Hung?
She said that wine only has flavor after a triumphant return.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression after your first sip.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich in flavor all the same.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value. I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Wow, he really was a dick.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the Preceptors. Vidyadhara Cloudhim Magi will join the battle on the front lines, and our armies will fight side by side.
And then the Viadra will die. And because they can't procreate, their number will thin.
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage, Jingyuan.
Thank you for standing your ground against the dissenters, Dongfeng.
I never thought those Preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless Vidyadhara.
Countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives, with no chance at a molting rebirth. We all understand this. But the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows. We would only be bystanders to everyone else's suffering.
Fair.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. This toast is not for bidding farewell to each other, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return, for honoring our companions.
Some might call that bidding farewell. We're just doing it before they leave. This is a fond memory or not? I wouldn't call this a fond memory.
Apologies. My reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on you.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right?
Of course. But let's try not to be too reckless.
This is almost a flip of the conversation they had during the fight against Fantilia. But then again, chronologically, I guess this conversation came first.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And you will also forever question yourself. Do you know how you will answer that question?
No.
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Dan Feng. Thank you, Jing Yuan. Oh, thank you, Jing Liu. And thank you, Bai Heng, wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
He must have his own secret stash of wine.
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time.
Ooh, about that.
That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all of you. Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
Yeah, about that.
It's over.
And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward.
We didn't get a model for Bai Heng. I feel ripped off.
So, can you understand it now? After both she and March 7th have left you.
They didn't leave. They're just missing.
Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life. I could never accept that kind of fate.
So you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Bai Heng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Do you have any regrets, Dan Feng?
So many.
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently.
Wow, no regrets.
And if it had been Jing Liu, Jing Yuan, or even Ying Xing who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same thing.
What if they all lived and you died? Would you do the same thing then?
Because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those 2 who walk alongside you, how much are you willing to sacrifice, Dan Hong?
Good question.
Everything.
Oh, wow. That was not the response I was expecting.
Your answer does not surprise me.
Well, technically you're the same person, so why would it?
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation.
Are you even allowed to do that?
How you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
No, we're in a part of the grove I recognize now. Oh, this door's taking its sweet-ass time. Seneca! Libenius!
A beast will always be a beast.
Farewell, you two. Also, is Hycelin still with us? Or did we, like, drop her at some point? Oh!
This campaign has been far too cruel.
Let them be a necessary sacrifice for the flame chase.
Seismic walking dragon. History shall remember you as a Titan Slayer.
Memories intersect. Another betrayal. Another catastrophe.
Regardless of whose memory this is, it seems that Terravox has a leading role in it.
A beast that's been rebelling its whole life. No wonder they descended into madness.
I see the destination that the destruction points to.
Golden blood is gurgling out. It's almost like a heart that has burst open.
Follow the current and calm.
Oh my god, you are still here.
As expected, someone's been waiting for us.
It's you.
They are here. A scion of permanence. And your old comrade in arms.
Okay, who's talking now?
Terravox, my old friend. Indulge yourself.
Wait, are you Cartonis?
Let this Memoria tide swallow everything.
So wait, if you're not Terravox, then who are you?
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunham. This mountain dweller must not be underestimated. Geocles the Mountain Breaker.
Geocles.
Earth's Dromus Rider. It's been a while.
Mountain Breaker? He's not Terravox?
I remember you, little fish, and your despicable master.
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers, thanks to Evernight's gift. I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the Earth demigod who was sacrificed to the flame chase plot in vain.
So that's why you want to resurrect Earth.
Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong your will is, it will eventually be swallowed by the Memoria tide. When that time comes, you and the powers you bear will serve us.
Transmutation Arcanum.
We will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant dragon and give the earth an everlasting body.
I see. So you pretended to be Terravox.
So these are your memories then?
In order to lead us here into a trap.
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared between us anyway.
They made the right choice for Amphorius's tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of only ever had a place for humans. What, my old friend?
Uh-oh.
I will once again start a fire that burns away the chains that shackle us!
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunhung? Use that hidden passage to reach the opposite shore.
Oh, there's a chest back there.
Lies there, deeper inside.
No. I will stay here. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death in delusions of the permanence. That should not be his destiny. And for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express and threatening the fate of the world. We've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. But this time, it's my turn to put some pressure on this world.
Well spoken.
This feeling, this scene. Ah, all too similar.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Stand still.
Be intoxicated.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Boom.
I'll see you off.
Relax.
He done.
It's time to stop struggling, Geocles. Go to your death with dignity.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
That's what? The Dromus? Oh. Oh shit! Terravox got a model!
Terravox? Is that you? Your body has become so frail.
Even mountain rangers grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging through your veins, fast and strong.
You're a memory.
I suppose you are the true Earth demigod.
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The being who stands here now is just the former comrade of the Mountain Breaker. And the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor?
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses. Terravox himself was the Dromus King, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase Army's victory.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes amidst the rifts of the earth. And now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics.
I'm just fascinated by this design. He literally is just a gold Dromus. Like gemstones coming out of his back.
Someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority and sink into the cliffs, using my flesh and blood forged of stone to mend the land. But there was one betrayal I could never forget. The Mountain Breaker refused to believe that was my choice, even till his dying breath. Faced with having to surrender to the Imperator, he chose to die instead.
So this is why you decided to conspire with Evernight.
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great power from beyond the sky, called the Remembrance. It's incredible.
Yeah, the power to reforge anything from memory does seem powerful.
Geocles was able to be reborn as a memo sprite. He mumbled about the times we fought side by side. Just like how all the lives this body carries speak to me. Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth to hide her tracks.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean you've given up resisting?
Resistance.
It's not futile.
For a beast on the brink of death, what is the point of resistance?
He's old. We learned from, like, the tombstone that he was, like, born 4,000 years before they had a calendar on this little rock.
I see. 1,000 years have passed, and your mind has long since been shattered.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed. And now, my only wish is to rest with them in the unchanging past. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through Earth's protection, revealing the secrets underneath. The deepest depths in Amphorius, the great tomb where all the past is buried. The one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place. Before her arrival, no one knew of its existence.
Interesting.
That is the place where Evernight came into being.
And it is also where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form. Was it worth it?
I have no regrets.
At least I still remember. As long as I never forget, they will live on.
Primitive and animalistic. I understand these instincts. Have you ever regretted anything?
The Earth is not a lonely island.
I feel like I've heard that phrase before. The Earth is not a lonely island.
It's the sum of all the living things that stand on it. I have never regretted defending the creatures of this world.
Then, a final question. Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the permanence?
Everything.
There's an answer.
My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny.
To fully understood.
No matter how I struggle, the Earth will never be able to reach the stars.
It already floats among them, big guy.
But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. At the end of my life, I want to make one last effort to Give them a chance to move on to the future. Even if it is a future I am not able to witness.
Man, you're such a dick.
I understand.
No offense, Don Hung, but Don Fung is a jerk.
Join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more. Even if the world collapses, the Earth must remain unshaken. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life for you.
Long Scion, are you willing to bring them all into the new world?
Hell yeah.
I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your question from a different perspective. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood. With this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphorius' west wind, but a vast and boundless sea of stars.
The Earth shall reach the stars.
A sea of stars.
It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side. Not a prison made for remembrance.
In the veil of Evernight's memories, you've always been someone with reservation.
Ah, man, how much of Don Hung did she show you?
I misjudged your resolve. I understand. This is the only choice. Behold, this core flame that burns in my chest. This core flame born from the earth. It is the red soil from which life sprouts, and the furnace of all living things.
Deep, deep lore.
It tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this heavy task to the trailblazers from beyond the sky. Let them tend to the wild terrain and safeguard the lands. And thus, bring the endless stream of life into the distant future.
I promise you, Terravox.
Good. When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
Of course.
Sharing a brain cell. Oh.
And free what remains of my body. And let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion.
So that was the prophecy of Earth.
I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me back into their heart.
Georios is a Titan we never got to meet. Quite a few Titans we never met, to be honest.
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
Here we go. Cutscene time.
My final rebellion. Then declare to the earth the name
tree from falling. The High Clock Quartet! All the memories.
I am Dan Hung, one who guards and trailblazes way forward.
Oh, that is so cool. So now that he has the wind and the earth, is he gonna he has the wind, water, earth. All he needs now is fire, and he'll be the Avatar, master of all 4 elements. Oh, that's so cool with the stone dragons.
Fortunately, the worst did not come to pass.
That's a good thumbnail image right there.
If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions or vowed to fight to the death? Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own hands?
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, I'm glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Aranova. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience.
We're probably only halfway done with this patch's story.
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind
Become the
has
power of
faded
permanence.
away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence. As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
Says you.
But
time travel.
At least we can do better in the future.
Harness the power of Terminus, the finality.
A dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life, I
the music's
feel at ease.
This music's amazing. It's getting to a crescendo.
Flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. It's just like the fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
He's gone.
Dan Feng. Now, it's time for me to set out once more.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. For Terravox, this was probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. The rising steam tells me that Greyfry's in there. But right now, she's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool.
Is Evernight with her?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone...
This
I'd
outfit
almost
is fire,
certainly
by the
get
way.
lost.
The gauntlets are also a really cool touch.
And Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead, and may not be able to pay attention to my surroundings.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes.
Oh, we're getting a flashback to
I
that?
commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just, without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria tide, much less save someone from it. The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight.
I love that she calls us Greyfry.
Be careful. Wandering through time is no easy feat.
Oh, that's right. We're going into time.
Don't worry, Lady High-Sealance. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find her is even more unshakable than the Earth itself.
Actually, the Earth is pretty shakeable. Are we about to get another animation?
Sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point.
You, asleep among the Memoria tide.
Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet.
In the shadow of doubt.
I will bring you home.
Oh, he's got a tail now. I didn't even notice.
Circe's giant tree.
Oh, we are getting an animation.
Euphorious. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you.
Oh, that's a cool mural.
On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across.
He's basically
the
exploring the whole
nameless
planet.
barrens, scattering endless snow and frost.
Why is the world upside down here?
Entwined in the cycle of day and night.
That's so cool, but so
into the deepest depths
concerning
of this world. Adrift in the darkness that was before all else.
Oh, that's a cool maze.
When can I lead you out of this maze? No. I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right. Let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will all find our answers.
Oh, there's March.
Hey, Donhong, wake up.
All right, we tried to make out with him. I forgot about that.
To pair. Ace. Go.
He found us.
That grows upon the earth. I am you.
Nice. This game started with us about to kiss Don Hung, and by damn it, it's gonna end with us making out with Don Hung. Quote me on that now. Quote me on that in the future. Are we gonna get some dialogue? Or is Evernight gonna stop us now? Don Hung, it's been a while. Don Hung, did you get taller? He did, actually. I didn't notice. He's taller now. Been waiting for you for so long. Did you get taller?
Long time no see.
Oh, we voiced it.
Did you get taller?
He did. He's actually taller.
While you were trapped, I experienced a lot.
He basically explored the Earth in a tunnel of time.
Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time.
I think you might be speaking too soon. Oh, we get 3 questions. You must save March 7th. What about Cyrene? Where is she? Does he know about Cyrene? How's the express crew doing?
They never once stopped worrying about us. About you, me, or March 7th. They never gave up on trying to save us. Even from outside this world. Miss Himiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday Black Swan and the 2 geniuses. They are all doing everything in their power to aid us.
The 2 geniuses. Wow. Just throw Steven and Ron May under the bus, why don't you? What about Cyrene? Where's she?
You mean Mem? Sorry, I haven't seen her at all on this journey. Perhaps you were not the only one being held captive by Evernight.
We must save March 7th.
Rest assured, we won't abandon her. We'll all return to the Express together. No one will be left behind.
She was everywhere in the Memoria Tide.
I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths once before.
Yeah, she was at the Vortex of Genesis when you left Amphorius the first time.
I'll only warn you once. Leave her body now.
So this basically confirms that right before he showed up on the Express, this is when this took place.
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphorius. Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she stripped that memory from my mind. That power called Oblivion. It's just like an Emanator's.
Is it? It doesn't seem any different from what Black Swan does. That being said, are we getting confirmation that all the Memo Keepers and Snatchers are actually Emanators of the Remembrance?
Oblivion.
She wants to erase World-Bearing's memories. She plans to make me forget everything.
I know. But you still remember me and our companions. For now. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost?
Well, of course nothing seems to have the order. Mere mortals, flawed individuals, failed heroes.
Are those Evernight's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, she intends to make you forget Amphorius, including the Chrysosaurs who have journeyed with us up till now.
Oof.
But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelens.
If I made that much of an impression on little Greyfry, then I am naturally delighted.
So are you a dead or not? Can we get a clarification on that?
But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
Oh, Castorus!
Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask, how have you been since we last saw each other?
I got your Netherwing postcard. Because we never met in this cycle.
Along with you.
Or recurrence.
This little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool. Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you, shielding your soul from corrosion.
Miss Cyrene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex.
Yeah, I got the postcard.
When the Memoria tide flowed backwards,
I actually read it
into the
on
river
stream.
of souls, even in deep slumber, I could feel that warmth.
I wonder if it's going to let me acknowledge the postcard.
And with all my might, I protected that warmth. I apologize if that seemed improper. I hope you'll forgive me.
Nah, thumbs up from me. I hope they remove that moon cocoon buff, though. See, I really am a heartwarming girl deep down. Thank you, Castris.
She was just speaking metaphorically. This conversation feels familiar somehow.
I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous, and even though my body is bound to these dark currents, I'll do everything I can to watch over you both.
The little butterfly fish is right.
Butterfly fish.
There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows.
Xandar.
We won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish. And you, deliverer. Seek out your companion.
Oh, we're deliverer now and not little gray fish.
Go forth and illuminate the lightless Evernight.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless. Amphorius will definitely write a brand new ending for itself.
Of course. We'll write it together.
Thank you, Hyselins. Thank you too, Castris.
The Nameless will never stop.
That is not what I clicked, but sure.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world.
Here I stand, shouldering all lives. Souls recognize each other through recollections. So, I'm going to leave at this point because this is as good of a stopping point as we're going to get. We're about 3.5 or 3 hours and 3/4 of an hour in, and that'll be the end of this stream.